Let's rock, baby.
Alright guys, so we're back with part 2 of Devil May Cry 1, so this will be missions 6 through 10. So yeah, let's go. Alright, so mission 6, Evil of the Waterways. So this mission, it's pretty easy. You just have to go and get the guiding light key item and then, get the fuck out of this area. And there is I wouldn't really say boss fight, but a new demon that we'll be encountering called Death Scissors. It's essentially like a goat-headed Satan type enemy, kind of like those Sin Scissor enemies, but it's got a goat mask instead of those other masks. So he's a little more tricky than those other Sin Scissor enemies, but he's not too bad if you know what you're doing. You basically just have to keep going in the air, and we'll encounter these new demons too, by the way. They are called Beelzebub. They're just a bunch of like nasty ass insects. These motherfuckers are really easy to beat. Honestly, you can probably just use Ebony and Ivory on all of them, but I end up going to air raid here and killing all of them immediately. They're very easy to take care of. They're just a little annoying if there's like a bunch of them in the same area, but they're not too bad, you know. So now that we've got that key, which I didn't even really show you guys the door that we're going to be using it on, because, I didn't really, it doesn't really matter, But, there's more of them out here. We'll have to kill them. But yeah, like you can see here, Ebony and Ivory take care of them pretty easily, so you don't even really need to, go crazy on them. I thought that there was another one back here, but I was wrong. There was some orbs, but that was it. Oh, yeah, there was one. But most of them are just, down that hallway. There's another little hall here where you can get some green orbs, and there's one of those weird statue things where you can break it open and get, shit ton more red orbs. So I'll be taking care of that, too. Fuck it up. There we go. Those things really should give you more orbs, in my opinion. That's fucking bullshit. But yeah, there's more of them. I think I just end up ignoring them and going to the door. No, I did kill them all. But here's the door that we'll be using that key on, and this will take us to that fight with that Death Scissor enemy. The one with the goat head on it. And there's another little hallway that you can go down in here, but I don't go down it because I'm pretty sure that there's only green orbs anyway. But yeah, here he is. You pretty much just need to keep doing aerial attacks to him and break his mask. I think you gotta hit him like 5-6 times and then it'll kill him. But he actually almost fucking kills me here. Because, I got careless and wasn't really paying attention to his attacks. And he almost kills me. This move right here where he just keeps kind of, like, flying through the air and coming after you. That move is fucking hard to get out of the way of if you're not careful, I end up getting hit by it a few times, but, yeah, like you can see right there, he has almost fucking killed me. Now he's doing that bullshit move again. It's hard to see where he's coming from, too, from where he just kind of clips through the air, clips through the walls. Let's see. Do I kill him here? Yeah, there we go. Taunt him. Fuck him. Then we'll be picking up the guiding light key item right here. And that is the end of mission 6. Like I said, there's a lot of missions in this game that are just fucking bullshit. Like, take key item, go to this area, you've beat the mission. So you can get them beaten, like, very, very fast if you know what you're doing. But the next mission, you know, we'll have to take that guiding light key item. Can't fucking speak today. But we'll be taking it back to that area in that Nello Angelo room where we met him through that mirror. And we'll be examining that sun. That fucking, like, sun door with the, you know, that sun face on it. And that's where we're going to be going next. Phantom comes after us again, but like the last time, I'm not fighting him. I think you can beat him whenever he's chasing you down the hallways like that, but I don't fucking bother with it. You might get like a blue orb fragment from memory. I don't really remember because I never fought him there. I just ignore him. Now these enemies that you do have to kill, you know, there's a seal on the door. You can't see it because I'm not over there. But you do have to kill them or the door will not open. And that guiding light key item, by the way, is slowly draining my health if you hadn't noticed. So you want to try and get them taken care of fast. And I do that pretty quickly with air raid here in a minute. I'm able to kill them all very fast. Look at that. Got them all immediately. Air raid's fucking awesome. I love using that attack. The annoying thing about those Sin Scissor enemies is they won't shut the fuck up. They keep laughing after you kill them. Listen to that fucking madness. Shut the hell up already. Fuck, that's annoying. But yeah, now we're in this room with more of those Beelzebub enemies. Look, he's trying to hit me like that. Whenever they grab you, if you're on shit health, that'll be a fatality as well on Dante. They'll break your fucking back. That's pretty brutal, actually. They'll keep digging their claws in until Dante's back is broken. But yeah, now we just gotta go up here into this room where we fought Nello Angelo and use that guiding light key item right here on this sun door. There we go. Sun sculpture, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's basically a door. See? But that is mission 7 completed. So now we'll be moving on to mission 8. Let's see what rank. A rank. So yeah, on those missions where you can beat it really fast, you'll always get a good ranking. There's one mission later that's underwater, and I'm able to beat it pretty fast. I've beaten it so fast before that I got an S rank on it. I'm not really sure what the timing specifics are for the missions, because like I said, I don't really care about my ranking. The Devil Hunter rank doesn't really matter to me. If you notice, we're actually in the top of the main hall of the castle there too. Mission 8, The Legendary Knight returns. So when you read that, you're thinking, oh shit, am I going to have to fight Nello Angelo again? But you're not, actually. You don't fight him at all in this mission. You don't even fucking see him. I end up buying a purple and blue orb here to increase my devil trigger and my health. Those function, you know, the same way that they do in any of the other Devil May Cry games. And, let's see, go through this door, and then we'll be in another boss fight. Now, for some reason, I didn't make the save state here. I really should have. I end up doing it during the cutscene, and it kind of interrupts it, so sorry about that, guys. Alright, so now we're fighting Phantom again. Like the first time, he's very fucking easy if you just keep doing a Helmbreaker on top of him. But with this boss fight on the rooftop, take note of that glass structure that's underneath Dante and Phantom. There's actually a secret way to defeat him very easily. So he will eventually start doing that jump attack, and he will close in right above you. If you can get him to crash onto that glass ceiling area right there, I think like 5 or 6 times, he will actually break through the ceiling and kill himself and make the fight extremely easy. And actually, I did not know about that until this very day. I had no idea that you could do that during this boss fight until, you know, today. Because I was looking up, methods to beat these bosses easier to kind of make the playthrough go a little smoother. Especially because there's one boss in particular that I have a lot of trouble with called Nightmare. I cannot fucking stand that boss fight. It's straight up bullshit. But I'll tell you guys about that boss fight when we get to it. Just know that it's fucking bullshit. And it's honestly, in my opinion, the hardest boss in the game, Nightmare. He's fucked. He's fucking bullshit. But Nightmare actually has not Nightmare, but Phantom has a new attack up here on the roof where he will shoot like flaming meteors in the air after you, which he might do in a minute. I don't know. He could have done it while I was talking there, but I didn't really pay attention. But that move's also pretty easy to dodge. You just kind of run around and avoid it.
His son, Dante. Sweet dreams.
Defeated the Phantom. Incredible power.
Alright, I actually really like that cutscene there where Dante's like, "You're right, I'm his son, Dante. Sweet dreams." I love that stupid cheesy fucking dialogue. But yeah, Trish was down there fucking off doing something in the castle. That was kind of funny. I actually forgot about that little cutscene there with Trish. She kind of just follows you around occasionally, kind of like some of the side characters in Resident Evil. She just kind of appears from time to time during this game and helps Dante sometimes. But right here there's a skeleton and he's got the grenade gun. That thing is a very powerful gun to use. I don't really use it a whole lot because it just doesn't, it's too slow. The fire rate on it is not fast enough, and you can't even shoot it in the air. So it's kind of not really worth it to me. So I don't really use it a whole lot. But now we've activated that gate, and we actually have to go downstairs and get out of that, or get underneath the gate before it closes, so we're timed to get down there. And then once we go out there, we will actually be leaving the castle and going outside. So now we're leaving the castle. Alright, rank B, whatever. Like I said, I don't really care about the Devil Hunter rank, honestly. Even though I mention it in pretty much every fucking video and every mission. But I really, really don't care about it. I don't know what I was doing there. I guess I didn't remember where I saved the game last. But now we're on to mission 9. I think it's called New Strength. Yep, new strength, mission 9. We will be getting a new devil arm in this mission too, called Ifrit. And I don't really use it a whole lot when I play the game, to be honest. I usually stick with Alistair, but Ifrit is pretty good too. It's not a sword, it's, I will take note of this. The Wheel of Destiny should guide you to the land of the beginning. So yeah, the bridge has actually closed to the castle, and we will need to get an item called the Wheel of Destiny to come back, which we will get later in the Colosseum down here. So with these pillars, what I was trying to do is land specifically on top of them, because there's more hidden red orbs, but I just gave up. And there's a devil star behind that. Destiny awaits somewhere deep in the Colosseum, like I was saying. So I keep doing Stinger to get down these stairs, supposedly faster, but then about halfway I'm like, you know what, this isn't even faster, and I quit doing it. But we're about to meet a new demon too down here called Blade. I really like these enemies, they're fucking cool shit. They kind of remind me of the hunters in Resident Evil. Because, you know, like I said, I can't really help but compare this game to Resident Evil. Because it was, you know, like, you've probably heard to death at this point from where this was originally RE4. There's actually quite a few things that it has in common with Resident Evil. You know, once you leave the big quote-unquote mansion area, then you fight the tougher enemies, like Blade, kind of like the hunters once you leave the mansion. So I just think that's kind of cool. Those Blade enemies are pretty awesome, though. I really like their design a lot. They're like these reptilian demons, and they actually have shields where they can block your attack, so you have to either do Helmbreaker or High Time, the move where Dante knocks them into the air, and you can break their shield. Also take note of this door over here. Looks like a place for a fire, but the flames burned out. I only accept flames that dwells with strength, or whatever the fuck it said. So that's where we need to get the weapon Ifrit, because it is a fire elemental weapon, as opposed to Alistair being lightning. And we will get that weapon right up here. First, I'm going to pick up these other items, though. The first one is that Devil Star, and then, you know, around this area, there's, what is the other item? Oh, it's a yellow orb. And we will also be getting our first boss fight with Griffin after we pick up the Ifrit weapon. The first boss fight with Griffin, you can actually completely avoid it and leave the area if you use the Ifrit on that door that was locked. Or, not locked, but the one that needed the fire. So now we've got bullshit platforming. Like I said, the platforming in Devil May Cry is fucking terrible. None of the Devil May Cry games have good platforming in them. I fucking hate it. It's really, really bad. I don't end up falling, though, because I've done this part like a million fucking times. But my god, when I first played it, that part fucked me up. My name is Ifrit. Fool who wakes me, whatever, shall pay dearly with the fire of hell. Alright, Ifrit. So basically they're flaming gauntlets. So it's like melee attacks. So that's the only little combo Dante has with it. 2 punches and then 2 of those kicks. But you can charge them up and do more damage. And he's also got that move when you're in the air. but you can actually push the R3 button. I did not have a clue that you could do this the very first time I played the game, so I kept going to the pause menu to switch between Ifrit and Alistair, but you can actually quickly swap between them by pushing R3. See that? I'd usually use Alistair a lot more than I do Ifrit, so you will see me be using Alistair quite a bit more. Ifrit, I think, does more damage though once you charge up the punches. I think I end up doing it here. Yeah, that charge kick there at the end. It does do a little bit more damage than Alistair, but, you know, I just prefer using Alistair, but here we go. Now we're gonna meet Griffin.
Block off, Featherface, or you can stick around and find out the hard way.
I love that fucking one. Flock off, Featherface, or you can stick around and find out the hard way. So fucking stupid and cheesy. You gotta love that stupid shit. Griffin is kinda tricky sometimes. Basically, he's mostly gonna be using projectiles. I fucking love this music, by the way. The song is actually called Flock Off, and it's the battle track for Griffin. The song is fucking badass. I love it. It's one of my favorites. But Griffin, he's pretty easy. You just gotta keep your distance and keep using projectiles on him, because that's what he's gonna be using on you. And then whenever you stun him, like I did a few minutes ago, and he's laying on the ground, just fucking beat the shit out of him. He'll occasionally do that charge attack that you saw there, and he's got, you know, he's got a few moves where he keeps using these stupid fucking electric lasers, but they're pretty easy to dodge if you know what you're doing. He's got another one that he'll use in the, one of the other fights with him, where he uses almost like a curtain of electricity. It's kind of like the, I don't really know a good way to describe it other than saying it's like that stupid laser from the Resident Evil movie, if you ever watched it. And he's also got that move where he just kind of flies toward you and carpet bombs the fucking area with electricity. That move's kind of easy to avoid, but as you can see, he does kind of track your movement with it. Griffin's fucking cool as hell. He's one of my favorite bosses. Those moves are really annoying, but here, now that he's stunned, we can finish him off, I believe. Yeah, there we go, I killed him. And then he just kind of fucks off. You can hear him laughing as he flies away. But actually, that fight you can completely avoid if you just go over here. And, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm actually showing off the, enemy files here. So yeah, you can see Marionette, the Bloody Mary enemies, Sin Scissors, Sin Scythe, you know, all these enemies, Death Scissors, what the fuck is that one? Oh, Shadow. I couldn't really read that text. You know, you've got all of these, Beelzebub, Phantom, Nello Angelo, all of them, you know, the more you encounter them, the more it'll tell you about them. So, you know, there's Blade. There's a lot of different entries too, but you pretty much just have to witness every attack from these bosses and these enemies, and they will automatically get filled up. So there's Nello Angelo, that, you know, that black knot, that's the general of Mundus. But then we'll switch to Ifrit here and open this door. There we go. And there we go. That is mission 9. Oh, no, I forgot. There's still more to it. My bad. I believe I end up using the grenade gun here, too, to kind of show you guys how it works. And we're meeting a new demon as well. I don't really know why I thought that mission 9 was ending there, but this new enemy is called Fetish. It's just another one of the puppets. It's pretty easy to deal with. However, it will block your attack, and if it does, you need to evade immediately because it will breathe fire on you. And it does pretty good damage, so you really need to watch it. But yeah, I do start using the grenade gun here because it does a lot of damage, actually. Like I said, it is good because it does a lot of damage, but the fire rate is just too slow on it to me to actually justify using it. So I don't really, you won't be seeing me use it a whole lot. It actually is pretty decent on Griffin when he's in the air. I don't know why I didn't think to use it on him a minute ago when we were fighting him, but yeah, I might use it later. I really don't remember, honestly. I think I use it in the next mission. But yeah, it's pretty good. And then you got, I think that's the last fetish. Yeah, there we go. Killed him. I believe there is a hidden blue orb fragment in this area, like up above in the trees somewhere. You have to jump up and get it, but I don't do that. I just go ahead and fuck off. So now there's this this area down here. If you jump over this wall, you can find one of those statues that give you more orbs. So we'll be destroying that son of a bitch. And then there's also, I believe, either a holy water or a devil star. I accidentally jumped over the wall there, but that is over here. Break that, and then there it is, devil star. Now what we have to do here is use more orbs to open the sealed door. See that? It blocked my attack and immediately breathed fire on me. You really gotta watch out, because they do that a lot. But the fetish enemies go down pretty good with a frit, so I use that on them a lot. You know, they're not too bad. It's just another variant of the puppet enemies, and they also have that attack where they can summon those puppet strings or whatever and kind of freeze Dante in place so they can attack him. But yeah, overall, they're not too difficult. We can just take care of them pretty easy here. I don't actually have to kill all these enemies. I'm just doing it because I want to. And like Alistair, a Frit, when you go Devil Trigger, you won't see a demonic form until you actually attack. And I want to say that the Devil Trigger for a Frit is actually stronger too, but I don't really know. I think it is. Oh, he's about to do a spinning attack there, so just watch out. And they'll throw those little things at you too. Those enemies are kind of fucking annoying sometimes, but they really aren't that bad. Fuck you, just die already. Man, there's a fucking lot of them, I know that much. Fuck him. There we go. I'll switch back to a Frit. And there's another yellow orb up there. I don't know if you get that by killing all of them or if it's just setting up there. I don't remember. But I could have just used red orbs there and went anyway. So now that door will open up, and then this will be the end of mission 9. Alright, let's see. Took me 14 minutes to get through that one. Not bad. Could have been worse, you know. And then I got that that ranking bonus for Devil Hunter rank C of 200 red orbs. So I'm getting close to having enough for I think Air Hawk. I believe that's the move that I'm saving up for. So yeah, now we will be moving on to mission 10. This mission is very easy. Mission 10, Canyon of Mist. So you're basically in this labyrinth canyon. I do end up using grenade gun here again, because like I said, it just does a lot of damage. But actually, there's a little post here. If you jump over it, you'll get some more red orbs. Kind of fucked up the jump there, but there we go. So the purpose for this area, you see that tombstone looking thing? If you examine it, you know, it'll show a riddle. So I'll do that in just a minute here. And it will release this little soul orb looking thing. Whatever. Valley of Mist. One must choose the right path to enter the lost land. Only those who protect the weak light shall have the power to decipher the right path. So yeah, you have to kill the enemies that thing goes to, and then it will also go to the right path. I'm not really sure what the timing is on how fast you have to get to those paths before you fuck up and you're stuck. But I don't really risk it. As soon as I see it going, I'd fucking haul ass to the right path and get out of there. These enemies, I just fuck off with them with air raid. Fuck them. I don't really stop to collect the orbs too, because like I said, I don't really know how long you have to follow that thing. So I just immediately go to the next area. I immediately follow that little orb and get the hell out of there. And here we've got some blades. They kind of fucked me up here a little bit, but I take them out pretty easily. Also, your guns do bonus damage in Devil Trigger. I probably mentioned that already, but you can see them turn either electrical or fire, you know, depending on if you're using a Frit or Alistair. And with the grenade gun, it's no different. It's basically like a gigantic chunk of electricity. Right there, I said fuck it, and I was just gonna go. I kept jumping in case that asshole decided to attack me, though. And we have made it out of the Canyon of Mist now. So now we're at this area. And we're going to meet this new demon called Cyclops. I think that's what it's called. It's kind of like a smaller version of Phantom, but they're rock-based instead of lava-based. They're easy as fuck. They're fucking pathetic. Just hit them on the face or do Helm Breaker like you do to Phantom and you'll fuck them up. You do have to kill both of them though, because there's two in the enemy. There's some holy water there. But there's a door right there, and you have to kill both of these enemies to open it. They move a bit faster than Phantom, but they're fucking easy to deal with. They're not a problem. Fuck them. I do end up grabbing this other green orb for some reason, even though I didn't really need it. But whatever. Alright, and that is the end of Mission 10. Let's see. Took me 3 minutes to beat that one. So yeah, that's going to do it for, you know, part 2 here. So, you know, I'll see you guys in the next one when we get, you know, take care of missions, you know, 11 through 15. And that one will probably be a bit trickier on me. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.